Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. So it's morning, 7/2, 54% humidity. Welcome to Sunday, the Lord's Day. A couple of things. This is going to be a real quick video. I got into these Cliff Bars. They're actually pretty good. And I'm like wearing coveralls, and my body had this reaction to them. I didn't have to go sprinting for the John or anything like that, but wearing these coveralls, it was quite the nasty smell. And when you're wearing kind of your own little plastic bag, it sticks with you. And oh man, I'm like, what the hell? Around me, a lot of people, when they want to get rid of stuff, they just put it off to the end of the driveway. And one person put these two objects on the end of the driveway. I'm not sure what this thing is. I don't know if it's to hold up a golf bag or something. Maybe something for skiing. It's got a little hook on the back. And it's got that. It's got those two things. And it leans backwards. I don't know. I picked it up for metal. This, when I was thinking of the shifter rod of the gear shifter, and I saw this thing, which is kind of going in the wrong direction, but I thought it might be able to rake the shifter on the golf cart, and I saw this nice bend and all, and I thought, you know, maybe I can use it to create some shift apparatus. So that's the first thing. Second thing I picked up was this. Also thinking about the golf cart. I don't think this is wide enough across to use as the seat, but it makes it easier to get dressed for sure. So anyway, just a couple of free items. You know, Harvey loves picking up free stuff on the side of the road. You never know what you're going to get. You guys that have been with me for a while, I picked up a air conditioning unit on the side of the road. The outside part, I guess somebody updated their air conditioner. And those are the panels for it. So I kind of looked at those, and I was, thinking grill work for the three-wheeler. That was another pickup on the side of the road. Once again, that mesh, where I want to do the air intake. One never knows. This stuff, is it rusty junk? Oh yeah, it's rusty junk. Maybe a piece of an exhaust system there. Yeah, a lot of this stuff. Is it rusty crap that annoys my wife? Oh yeah, but sometimes it could be handy and helpful for one's putting together a project. When one roams around in the woods and they run across an abandoned farm site, perhaps, or an abandoned site where the farmer had a barn years and years ago. A lot of times out back behind the barn, they would hoard all this stuff, and you never knew when I need some bolts, or I need a little chain for something, any of this weird kind of crap. It's also helpful when I'm building a project to kind of roam through my metal hoard like this, because I see things I haven't seen for a while, like that blue cart. I don't know if you guys can see the wheels on it. That is something I could really use. I've been trying to move toward these water boxes, and obviously I overloaded and tortured and broke that box. But with a cart like this, one could load the boxes, label them, stack them up on that cart, and in a small cube you could put quite a bit of stuff. Given that the boxes are sorted and labeled, you can get somewhat organized, and then once again get things tightly compacted, and then one has more space, right? Though I must admit, it is a pest to have to unload those boxes. The handiest thing really would be to have an empty cart on standby, so that as you unload the boxes, you load them onto the empty cart, and you don't immediately have to put them all right back up, right? You can have them on the empty cart, and then when you're looking for something, you transfer them back from the empty cart into, wherever they live. Anyway, just I figured I'd take you along, show you some free stuff, and think out loud. As I review these videos, sometimes I notice stuff in the video that I didn't notice before. Sometimes I find stuff I've been looking for, and a lot of times, you guys know my buddy Calvin out there. He started making videos, Calvin's Corner. Anyway, a lot of times I'll see, or he'll mention something, and I'll go, oh yeah, that's a good idea. One of the guys for my contest, and sorry, I forgot your handle, as we used to call it. I forgot your channel name, but you mentioned specifically for the big red right outside the door that's missing a tire. How could I leave it out there? Well, when I bought it, it had sat outside for 5 years uncovered. Before I got it, it's seized. But I was looking at that thing, and the frame's in really nice shape. And I have one up here that has a broken frame. Somebody used it for plowing, and they snapped the frame on it. They also broke the upper motor mount, right? See how they got the frame plated there. And they also snapped the upper motor mount. But chances are I could get those things off of this big red, and by breaking the motor mount, they snapped the motor mount off the engine. But I mean, in this case, the front forks are in good shape, the frame's in pretty decent shape and all. I could probably get everything I need off this motor to make that motor complete again. That one, I think, has tires that hold air, so I can actually get this thing put back together again. So I was thinking about it, and then like somebody mentioning it, triggers my head. Hey, clown, you gotta get back to that. All right, folks, enough walking around in circles. I got a lot of work to do. I just brought in those 2 new projects that I have to put my eyes on and figure out what kind of shape they're in, what kind of love and attention they need, and get going on them. So I got to do that now. All right, folks, remember, keep your feet down, keep your head up, enjoy all your days, and if you get into these Cliff Bars that are expired, expect to be emitting bad smells. All right, bye now, folks.